Hello, hello.
Let's talk about 2018
Okay.
and welcome 2019. What you can say about this year?
Oh wow, 2018 was so busy. I don't know even how many flights I did, how many overnights. Never been at home. Uh, Great process, I think, in Russia. We have done great process also in Italy, and a lot of actions in Spain, Catalonia, of course. Most of the Catalonia area still, but in Spain as well. And then a lot of future plans which are related for that, what we did 2018, and quite happy about it. Also processing, there's already Marko brand poles in the market.
Wow, and there is one online project started as far as I understood.
Yeah, that too. Very hard to remember everything, but online education by OWF, like original Nordic walking coaches education started, and it has been a great success. We have now many new countries even because of that, and finally we are in South America, for example. Africa still to go, so only content which is missing from our list.
All right. What about this project in Russia? What was it?
We organized a great tour. Maybe you remember better the organization name. You know them.
Добровольный физкультурный союз.
Exactly that. So we had the great tour in the biggest cities in Moscow, St. Petersburg, and Novosibirsk. So finally, I had a chance to visit in Siberia, and that was a great experience as well. Of course, in Moscow and St. Petersburg.
Right.
Thousands of people in each events, and it seems that it's nicely growing Nordic walking in Russia, and I would say also in the right direction, because there is clearly everything is going so that there's hand by hand is a medical side and also this sports side.
Right.
And they're going together, and I like this idea.
And I think also the right person involved in that movement nowadays there in Russia.
Absolutely. Like Irina.
Yes, I was thinking about that.
Oh, welcome. All the best regards to Irina Slutskaya.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. Good that you have mentioned. Well, let me ask you about Nordic walking then. What are the impressions? What we can expect in the future? What are the questions to take care of? Maybe pay more attention to some areas?
Yeah, there's actually two things. One thing which I forgot was we organized with the Polish partners first World Championships this year, also in June in Poland, Mosina, and this racing is one of the future, because then we are organizing OWF World Cup Tour next year.
Right.
So at the moment we are in 7 countries and 8 different cities. And there has been a lot of discussion. I have seen and read many Nordic walking racing rules.
All right. Yes, there are many existing.
And my concern, I'm a sports professional, and sports science is very close to me. And now, my opinion is that if we really want to make Nordic walking a serious race, and that media and sponsors, industry will get interested of us.
All right.
We need to clarify our rules so that the racers are able to walk as fast as possible, but of course in that way that there's some sense to keep poles with. So now there is a little bit of limitations for that, because it's totally different thing if Nordic walking is your hobby and you do it for your health, feeling better or something like that, than you are racing. We are talking so much huge difference of the speed, movement, biomechanics and everything. So we need to make it a little bit clear. So I have put it very simple. Like in arm work, we should clearly plant the pole, pull the pole and push the pole.
Okay.
And leg work, there should not be any any running moment in there. And we can learn from Nordic, no, not Nordic, I mean race walkers a lot about the walking. And then combined our arm work in there. But I think there's a lot of work and seems to be very sensitive. So don't be very sensitive. I should be the most sensitive person when it comes to development of Nordic walking, but it seems to me that I'm more like more this rebel yell who is looking for the very radical changes in there. I have been surprised about this conservatism around Nordic walking racing. But I think we will find, and we're testing many things in the World Cup Tour next year, so everybody welcome.
So 2019 would be this test year for this racing from ONWF, with the support of ONWF.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. From the educational point of view, I know there were a lot of comments, a lot of feedbacks, a lot of discussions involved in different countries. I'm not talking about online education now, but about the group education. What you can say about that?
Yeah, the one thing now when I had the chance for the long time break, really visiting many cultures in many countries.
Right.
In general, there has been a great development everywhere of Nordic walking, but now I think we should a little bit come back to the point where the Nordic walking is coming from, and actually you can invite me any time to come and I can show it. But where we are coming from is actually everything is based on the walking. So if I, you, we, any one of us want to tell somebody how to walk with the poles,
Right.
we should understand how to walk in general. If you walk slow, a little bit faster, or you are racing. So you need to have an understanding that what happens in there, what I need to see in there, and for example, if I walk faster, what happens for the arm work, upper body position, and so on and so on. All this is then makes Nordic walking much more easier when we understand the walking. So clearly,
And more beautiful, I guess, because it's very natural and
yeah. So we don't
coming
need,
from walking. So
yeah, we are then following our natural movements. That's why actually we're talking, and I'm talking original Nordic walking, which means this natural way of walk with the poles.
right.
That we are following all those movements which are belonging for the human machine. Basically how human machine is working. And I think in generally only in this part there is a little bit more things to do in everywhere. And I have most of my forces I have focused for that in during the visits now in 2018, and I think 2019 we need to do more work.
More work about
Yeah.
this, just the basic walking techniques.
Yeah, and it's nothing like against of anyone what they have done or whatever. We are coming from a different background and need to understand that I'm coming from the sports science.
Right.
And also I had some kind of idea when writing Nordic walking over 21 years ago. So trying to give this message to let's not make it too complicated for the people, but let's not focus for the things which are actually irrelevant things. Let's
Right.
focus for the relevant things that we can make more happy people. And also one thing, there is too many fights still, all kind of politics. We need to work together. So to be able to make Nordic walking big in the world, we need to work together.
Correct.
Not separate that I'm coming from here and carrying on this our flag and you are asshole. Not in this way. We are all friends and actually that's why one reason why Nordic Walking World Cup is existing 2019 is that everybody can come in, meet new friends in the same sport. We can talk, change opinions and whatever.
Yeah.
We don't need to have a hate or killing each other if we don't share all the opinions. It's okay. Everybody's free. This is a free world. But we can do the things together, and we can make our Nordic walking bigger. Then everybody has a lot of work to do.
And 2019, I also know that there are some publications are coming, probably, and this is a new project to share with everybody.
Yeah, that too.
Will not tell more about that, but I know that it's coming.
Yeah.
And well, if we put for a while this Nordic walking apart, I know also that the athletes that you were coaching, they were participating in different races now, in running competitions and skiing competitions. So how do you feel? Triathlon. How do you feel about that?
Oh no, the race season in the Nordic skiing, cross-country skiing is just about to get started, and main competitions for my athletes are somewhere in February. So
it's also coming.
Yeah. We're still preparing, and of course, Coach me is nervous like hell, and every night go back to the computer. Have I make any kind of mistake? Where do I have mistake? How are the guys? How are the heart rates? How the things are going? So it's interesting. With the runners and triathlon, it's a little bit easier because they just train. They do the basic for the summer. And then there's an interesting weight loss project. So
the weight management.
Weight management. Today was a good news. One of the customer informed that when establishing the project to weight loss, there was one
goal target.
one goal to get into the pants jeans, which were like our favorite jeans, and now today succeeded, and it happens. So those are the good news.
There are those small steps also, and the big steps, and then you know, in a different kind of sport.
It's a good to live. I have this nice, how would I say? I can make a little bit progress in weight loss, and then in another hand, there is a serious racing things, and in the middle is this hobby Nordic walking or more serious Nordic walking. So I can work with the whole scale, doing a little bit of rehabilitation, doing serious racing and everything.
So is it really the time to relax, take one breath in and out, and
yeah, during now Christmas time actually I've been very lazy born. Doing almost nothing, of course, Nordic walking every day.
But is it the time to say thank you to this 2018 and look forward then to the 2019, and thank you to all great people that we have met and started the project and all those kind of things that happened?
You are absolutely right, and thank you for everyone and so on, but thank you. It was
thank you as
great
well.
year. So cheers.
Cheers.
Waiting for 2019.